World's best French toast series. No joking. Ah ha ha. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I am still here. July did not take me out. I have already shopped my first offers for $32, shopping for 3 customers, 34 items. And I am on my way to the first drop-off, which is, I think it says 6 minutes away. 4 minutes away.
At the stop sign, turn right onto South Adams Road. Then make a U-turn.
It is a rainy day today, but rain usually means good offers and consistent offers. So we're gonna be out here.
Make a U-turn. Continue on South Adams Road for half a mile.
And I'm gonna try to move around a little bit today because I do be for this last few weeks I've been staying in this area so I can work Spark, but it's Sunday. It is Sunday. And some days I can move around a little bit better because it's less traffic. So we're gonna try to move around a little bit and get our money quicker today, hopefully.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Hamlin Road.
Hopefully. We're gonna pray on that. But now I just shopped that offer. It was 3 customers. It wasn't a lot of items, but the problem is keeping everything separate. That is an issue. And once you start shopping, now when you're shopping for 2 customers, it's like, okay,
At the light, turn right onto West Hamlin Road.
But when you're shopping for
then
3
use
customers,
the left lane to make a U-turn at Sunny Drive.
And you know, it's fine to keep it separated, but then I don't know, it's just
use the left lane to make a U-turn at Sunny Drive.
It seems like it just adds another level of confusion onto there. Because I had to stop several times.
In half a mile, turn right
and
onto
make
Green
sure
Lane.
I got the things separated correctly. Thank goodness one customer only had they had 7 of one item and 2 of the other one. And so it was easy to keep their stuff separate. But when I got to the B and C, it was like, oh, wait a minute, was this B or was this C? So it was a little, I just think, I don't know, that's a good idea. And especially with the curbside pickups, throwing those groceries in with .com orders, I definitely don't think that's a good idea. I definitely don't, because I've already had one where, because, the groceries are perishable. So if you don't get them delivered by a certain time, then they'll cancel the order. You have to take it back to the store. And I've already had that happen once because .com got a lot of orders. .coms, they're not putting the groceries first, and you run into all kinds of problems. I ran into road closures, so I had to figure my way around there. And the time ran out, so they canceled the order, and I had to take the order back to the store. And to me, that's a waste of money and time for Walmart. Because once those items...
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Once those items leave the store, they can't resell those, especially the perishable things. This morning, I was watching a YouTube video on basically getting your finances in order. And I don't invest. I've always wanted to invest, but looking at different things and doing research, they say if you can't afford,
turn right.
If it's not money that you can afford to lose, don't invest because it's a risk. So I don't got no money that I can afford to lose. So that's why I really never invested. But I don't know. I think I did the I think it's called Chime, where they invest for you. It's just like they round up your change every time you spend, and they invest it for you. I did that for a while, and I stopped doing that because I don't know. I feel like you need to invest more than that. It's very scary. And then you see all the documentaries on people that have got scammed with investment schemes, and so it's kind of scary.
At the stop sign,
when I was taking that customer's groceries up to the porch, I thought I saw something in their backyard, but when I looked, I didn't see anything. But when I came around the corner, it was a deer in the neighbor's front yard. So I knew I saw something. And I would really like to invest in something that I know, and I feel like, I don't know how you will go about it. Something that you know is doing good, even if you just have a little investment into it. It's it's something that you know you'll have a good return on, like Amazon. Like Amazon stock. I'm trying to think of something else. Yeah. But that was a very, very interesting video. Especially because I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And when you're living paycheck to paycheck, you always worried about your debt, your bills, There's very little room for savings. I try to save. I have to do. Okay.
At the next light,
okay.
turn left.
The last couple of weeks I haven't been saving anything, but I got to get back onto it because even a couple of dollars, just say, if I put $5 away after every day, at the end of my day, I just put $5 away every day. That'll add up if I just keep on doing it. I mean, something as little as $5. But I was doing better than that, and I'm not anymore. I'm very ashamed of myself. Okay, just got another offer for $17. It is a curbside pickup. Dropping off for 3 customers, going 8 point something miles. Got to defrost these windows. So, do I know where I'm going? Not really. What I do like about doing delivery work is I find a lot of little areas that I don't think I would have found if I wasn't doing this. A lot of little tuck away areas, a lot of little new subdivisions and new condos and new apartments, and they're tucked away so nice and cute that I'm sure if I wasn't doing this type of work, I would never find them. Never knew they existed. unless I was, intentionally searching for them. I had an order I was dropping off to this lady, and Google Maps was dropping me like around the corner from her. I don't know why, and she must have been used to that because she was calling me. So anyway, when I got there, and big orders, I always had my wagon. So I had my wagon, I'm bringing it around, and she was like, "Oh, I like when they send men for me because I like to get all my stuff." And I'm like, whether it's a man or a woman, we're gonna bring you your order. Because if it's too heavy, I'm not gonna take it. So that was just, I was like, what? And she was in an apartment, but she was on the ground level. So the average driver gonna take that order if they see it's on the ground level. It's them stairs that they're not gonna take. But it looks like, oh, we ain't gonna jump the gun. But hopefully we stay consistent today. And today was the first day that I have been in the store, like first thing in the morning, like pretty much when they're first. No, today is the first day in a long time that I have been in the store, like first thing in the morning, when they're just opening. And that's probably what's my problem, because when I got there was already people in there shopping. A lot of people, a lot of drivers. So yeah, I got to start getting my butt up. I have been really tired. I just needed that little break. Oh, these little baby deers everywhere. Does the rain bring them out? I don't know, because I've seen 3 today, and I haven't seen that many in a very long time. But yeah, I seen a lot of people out early, already in the store shopping. And that's what I used to do. I used to be up and I would turn on the app at like 5:45, because that's really, well, between 5:30 and 5:45, because that's when they would start dropping the orders. But I stopped doing that and I started just getting up, getting my little breakfast together, and turning on the app after I'm really ready to walk out the door, because so like a few times I turned on the app early and I wasn't ready. And by the time I got ready and got out the door, and I mean, got ready, got out the door, pulled in the parking lot, and they canceled the order. So I was like, I'm cutting it too close. So I got to wait till I'm really headed to the store or already, on the road or something. So that's another reason why I've been getting in late. But I gotta get up. I gotta start getting out again. Cause like I said, I prefer the morning. I don't like to work in the afternoons, and it's because of a lot of reasons. One being the traffic gets heavier, and I'm a morning person. I like to be out in the morning. And yesterday I did do better on Instacart than I did on Spark. I did like $61 on Instacart, and I think 41 on Spark, and 20 of that was unconfirmed tips from the day before. So really bad on Spark. Thing I do notice about Instacart is they will have something for you to do. You might not want to do it. You might not want to do it, but they will have some work for you. But them offers be low. Oh my gosh, you just really have to stack them up. And that's why I was really surprised that I did that well yesterday on Instacart, because I feel like all the offers were low, but somebody must have gave me an extra tip or something, because I don't even feel like I did a whole lot of orders yesterday on Instacart, but I'm thinking somebody must have gave me an extra tip. Because I'm trying to think. I don't think I had not one. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Trying to think if I had yes, I did. I had an offer that was $30. That's right. But I think it was shopping for 3 customers. Pretty sure it was if it was $30. Now this order does say it has, one of the customers has a bulky item. It doesn't say heavy, it just says bulky. So I'm very interested to see what this item is. And my problem with saving, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm flip-flopping all over the place. But my problem with saving is, first of all, I need a budget. And I don't go by a budget. I need to have a budget because pretty much if I want something and I have the money, I get it, which I shouldn't do that. I should put money aside for spending as far as things that are not a necessity. Now things that are a necessity, okay, I get it. But even with that, I think I should have, I should put a budget, have some type of budget, which I don't. I just, when I want something, if I got the money, I get it. But if I gave myself a budget, I don't even know what it should be like. I don't know, y'all. But I know I need to do better in that aspect. Because just like right now, I'm sitting in the car thinking there's some stuff that I want. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll just grab that when I get done today. But no, because it's just stuff that I want. It's not things that I need. To all my coffee drinkers, does anyone use those skinny syrups? I was looking at those yesterday when I was in Walmart. See, I'm not gonna get them, not yet, until I run out of what I have. But I was wondering, how are they? Do you like them? I feel like I don't like when things have like that little aftertaste, that little, I don't know what it is. I don't like that. And a lot of times sweeteners have that, flavors or sweeteners or whatever, syrups. If they're low calorie or sugar free, a lot of times they have that little aftertaste. I don't like that. So does it have that? Do you like them? What is it like? Because I was thinking about getting some of those when I run out of what I have.
Your destination is on the left.
If you guys do delivery orders, when you drop off your orders, do you knock or ring the doorbell? Because I don't. Only time I knock or ring the doorbell is if they say to on the notes, or if there's people like standing around that look like they might take their groceries. That's the only time I do it. Otherwise, I don't ring the doorbell or knock on the door. Because sometimes people do have dogs and those dogs start going crazy when the bell rings. Um, yeah, unless they ask, I don't. I don't know what made me think of this, but I was just thinking, when I used to live in Flint, I used to do DoorDash. And I used to do DoorDash. I worked a full-time job, and when I got off work, I would DoorDash from like 5 to 8, I think. Yep, I would DoorDash 5 to 8 Monday through Fridays, and then on the weekends, I would DoorDash um, Saturday and Sunday. Well, I used to have to work most Saturdays, but Sundays, I feel like I used to DoorDash all day Sunday. But anyway, I used to always get this one lady, and she would usually get an order from Bob Evans. And her drop off was close. It was under 5 miles. So she would always tip like $15 or more. But then when I would drop off the order, she would always add an extra 20 on there. I used to be like, dang! That was so, every single time. And I got her orders most of the time. It was already a good tip on it. But when you pull off, she would add another $20 on there. Every single time. We home, y'all. So I told y'all I need to get my oil changed. It's time for me to get my car serviced. So there's a quick oil change place close to me. So I stopped in there. I'm like, I'll just get it done today. Maybe, I just don't know how much this stuff is supposed to cost, but he was like, first of all, they didn't have my oil filter. He said, but I'll run to the power store and get it, but that'll cost you an extra $15. It's not my fault y'all ain't got it. So no. Then he says, he shows me the different oils, and the one that he recommends, of course, is $139. Then he says it's gonna be an extra $15 for something else. I'm like, and I said it too. I was like, dang. before I didn't even think, I had said it. And he was like, well, you could also go with this price oil, so it'll be $109. I said, I'm gonna wait, because I don't like when you go to places like that and they start adding all this stuff on, and then all of a sudden when you say something, then they can bring the price down. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait. But I'm like, I know at the dealership I was paying like I want to say like 170 or something like that. So I'm thinking here it's gonna be, and I mean, I know it's still gonna be not cheap, but I didn't think it was gonna be that much. I'm thinking it's gonna be like $80 or something like that, like close to $100, but not over. So I don't know. Y'all tell me if that's the going price, if I'm just tripping. And I mean tell me, because I be asking y'all questions and y'all don't be telling me, and I need to know. I need to know the answers to these questions. But I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking I might as well schedule it at the dealership, but then I could get it done at Walmart. What y'all think? Let me know. Tell me. I still got a few days before I gotta get it done. But anyway, we are done working for today. We ain't do too bad. We worked probably like 6. I went out a little after 6, so we'll say 6:30 to 1:30. And we did $68.02 on Spark and $40.47 on Instacart. So with a total of $108.49 plus $30.09 in unconfirmed tips on Spark. So it's not a great day, especially for a Sunday, but not a bad day. And the thing is, I could stay out there and probably stay out there and get $200, because as I decided to come in, the orders were coming. They were coming from both apps, Spark and Instacart. But like I said, I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to just be ripping and running. I want to try to. Now we decided we're taking Thursday off, right? Right. Thursday we having off. I kind of want to set an end time too, so I'm not working all day. And I have been setting the end time. The end time was 2. Hear me is being nosy, but I really want to set it to 12. Am I pushing it? Probably. But I do. I want to set it till noon. I want to be done at noon. We have to set that end time. Maybe 1. Is 1 good? I don't want to go all the way to 2. Am I asking for too much? I mean, you want the money or you want to come home? I want both. But maybe let's try 1. Let's try end time at 1. 6 to 1. That's 7 hours. That's almost like working a regular job. That's what I don't want to do. That's what I don't want to do. That's why I like 12. We'll see. I don't know, y'all, but I'm really not feeling that 2 o'clock. I'm really not feeling it. We'll see. We gon' okay. Because we gotta do better. Our numbers look horrible. Let me show y'all. My numbers looked horrible for this week. For this whole week on Spark, $358. Now this coming from me normally doing at least $800 a week on just Spark. The least. That's the least. So yeah, sister girl ready to cry. Ready to cry. And let me see. And okay. Let's add this. So $618.50 for the week. We gotta do better than that. Much better. So this is what we're gonna do tomorrow, because this morning when I started, I said I'm gonna move around. I ain't moving around. I stayed right in that same area, but I was getting offers, so I didn't have to move around. But tomorrow we're gonna work 6 to 1. That's what we're gonna shoot for, 1. And we're gonna move around. Not too much, but we're gonna move around a little bit. And if it starts not making sense, then we're gonna move back to where we supposed to be. But I do have to say that Instacart is coming through, because now I can't say, because today when I did Instacart, I did totally turn spark off, which I haven't been doing that lately. I've been leaving both of them on, but I turned spark off because it was really bad. It was bad. So I turned it off and just did Instacart for a minute, and then I turned it back on. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to do a little shaking bacon, and try to figure this thing out. Because you know what we can't do? We cannot. We cannot go back to work for any company. We do not want to do that. So I gotta get this video edited, get it out tonight, because we're gonna do Sunday. We gotta pick another day. Sundays for sure, and another day through the week. But that is all for this video, and thank y'all so much for that is all for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.